When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jamieson and Omar Mohammed. Chapter 8. Walking to school the next day, I could tell Jerry had been thinking about what his dad had said too. It's like overnight, we suddenly became grown-ups and had to decide our futures right now. I hear some people sneak off to Nairobi and find jobs there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Isn't that illegal? We can't work in Nairobi because we're not Kenyan. So we can't work here either. What's the difference? My brothers are interpreters. They have jobs. Yeah, right. Some job. It's just like being a teacher. It's not a real job. Refugees aren't allowed to have real jobs, so we work for scraps. We sell firewood or unload carts in the market for scraps. We live off of scraps until we die. I know I like to be left alone when I'm in one of those moods, so I just keep my mouth shut. Hey guys, wait up. You're never going to believe it. Remember Abdi Karim? That kid we used to play soccer with? Yeah, what about him? He's getting resettled to America. Come on, everyone is at his tent. A big crowd had gathered by the time we got to Abdi Karim's tent. It's just our first interview with the UN. There's no telling if we'll actually go. Congratulations! I wouldn't want to go to America. There's no morals there. Oh, you're just jealous. You know you'd go in a heartbeat if you could. How wonderful. Did you hear we're going to America? When are you going? How did you find out? You're going to be rich. What's the point of hanging around here? We've got to go, or we'll be late for school. What's the point? Are you crazy? He's going to America. Maybe we'll find out how he did it. You're wasting your time dreaming about it. Don't you know the chances of getting resettled are about 1,000,000 to 1? Well, Omar, are you coming or are you staying? Well, maybe we can learn how he did it. Ugh, you're wasting your time, all of you. Will you get a big house? Of course you'll get a big house. Everyone in America has a big house. And a fancy car. Where are you going? New York or California? So how did your dad do it? How did your family get picked? I don't know. Our name was just on the list. The list. Everyone in Dadaab knows about the list. Every week, the UN posts a list of people to come in to interview for resettlement. Everyone says the way to get on the list is to say your life is in danger, like you're from a minority clan, or religion, or your life was threatened back in Somalia. I guess being an orphan and Hassan's disabilities aren't enough of a danger, because it's been 9 years and our names have never been on the list. Jerry and I stayed and talked with the other boys about America and what it would be like to live there before we knew it. Hey, it's getting dark. We missed the whole day of school. We better go home. America. Yeah. I thought your dad paid some money to get your case heard. Yeah. And you see how well that worked. Now he's just broke. And he doesn't even work at the market anymore. He just sits around with his friends chewing cut. I hope my dad hasn't heard about Abdi Karim's family getting resettled. He'll be really angry. Do you want to sleep over? No, I better go back home. My mom, my brothers, and sisters are there. I'll see you tomorrow. I didn't talk much that evening. I only had one thing on my mind all night. America. I never really thought about going to America before. Not for real. It seemed impossible. The chances were 1,000,000 to 1. But now, someone I knew was going. Abdi Karim had found a way out of this prison we're all stuck in. I didn't know how much about America. Some people said that life there is not easy, that people look down on refugees. But surely life in America had to be better than this. I knew you could at least go to school in America. You could get a job. Maybe in America we could be safe. We could have a home. All these thoughts and more settle on me like a heavy weight. I bet some other kid in America is asleep right now in their clean, soft, comfortable bed while I'm sleeping in the dirt. Why does Abdi Karim get to leave and I have to stay? Why do some kids have everything and I have nothing? It's not fair. Of course, thinking like this doesn't do you any good. Somalis have a word for it. Bufis. It means the intense longing to be resettled. It's almost like your mind is already living somewhere else, while your body is stuck in a refugee camp. Omar thinks, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Drives some people insane. I keep thinking about the UN's magic resettlement list. You can't apply to get on the list, they just decide. Still, some people start to camp out by the UN offices, begging workers to hear their case. Some people try to pay bribes, like Jerry's dad. Even after they're denied, some people keep trying. I heard about one guy, his case was rejected by the UN, and he couldn't handle it. He killed himself. All of a sudden, I'm so jealous, and I want to leave this place so badly. I feel like I'm going to explode. Omar cries. Hassan finds him, makes him smile. It's funny how, without saying a word, Hassan is the one person in the world who can make me feel a little better. Thanks. And that's the end of chapter 8.